They say nothing good happens after midnight on the internet. But nobody tells you how bad it can get. At exactly 12:07 a.m., a single click ruined lives across the world. Some people disappeared, some were watched, and some were never the same again. All because they clicked the wrong link. It was always the same time, just after midnight, that quiet hour when most people are alone. Lights dim, notifications silent, and curiosity feels louder than logic. For some, it was boredom. For others, insomnia. A few were just scrolling, killing time before sleep. None of them thought a single click could follow them forever. One of them was Marcus. He was a college student, pulling an all-nighter in his dorm room. Reddit was open in one tab, YouTube in another. At 12:14 a.m., he noticed a comment buried deep under a deleted post. No username, no profile picture, just a line of text and a link. It said, "You weren't supposed to find this." Marcus laughed. Internet bait. He hovered over the link. It didn't look normal. No familiar domain. Just random characters ending with .onion. He had heard of the dark web, of course. Everyone had. Hitmen, red rooms, illegal auctions. But he had never seen it with his own eyes. His heart beat faster, not from fear, but excitement. He copied the link, opened Tor, and pasted it. The page took longer than normal to load. When it did, the screen stayed black for several seconds. Then white text appeared. "Welcome back." Marcus froze. Back? He had never been here before. At least, he didn't think he had. Before he could close the page, another line appeared. Camera detected. His laptop camera light flickered on. Marcus slammed the laptop shut. He told himself it was coincidence. A glitch. He didn't sleep that night. The next morning, everything seemed normal. Until he checked his email. No subject line. No sender name. Just an attachment. A photo. It was him, sitting at his desk, taken the night before. He never clicked another unknown link again. But it didn't matter. Someone had already clicked him. Across the world, a woman named Eliza clicked a similar link at 12:02 a.m. while scrolling through a forum about conspiracy theories. The post claimed to reveal the internet's hidden layer. The link promised proof. What loaded wasn't a website, but a live counter. Numbers ticking down. Beside it, a list of usernames. One was highlighted in red. Hers. A chat window popped up. A message appeared. "You're early." Eliza tried to exit, but her browser froze. Another message followed. "Relax. We don't hurt first-timers." Then came the rules. She was allowed to watch. Nothing more. The page refreshed, revealing dozens of video thumbnails. All blurred. All labeled with timestamps. Midnight clicks from different time zones. She realized with horror that this wasn't a website. It was an archive of people who had clicked before her. One thumbnail unblurred by itself. A man sitting in a car, breathing heavily. The date showed 2 years earlier. The video played. He kept checking his mirrors, whispering that someone was following him. The video cut off abruptly. The next thumbnail showed a missing person poster. Eliza unplugged her router and smashed her laptop shut. 2 weeks later, she noticed a car parked outside her apartment every night. Same model, same headlights, never moved. Another clicker was a teenage gamer named Ryan. He received the link in a private Discord message after winning a late-night match. The sender's name matched his own username exactly. Same spelling, same numbers. The message read, "Good game. Want to see something cool?" Ryan thought it was a prank. He clicked. The page that opened looked like a mirror of his desktop. Same wallpaper, same icons. Even the open tabs were visible. Then the cursor began moving by itself. It opened his browser history and highlighted searches he had never told anyone about. Personal fears, medical questions, things typed at 3 a.m. when nobody was watching. Except someone had been. A final message appeared. "We don't guess. We record." Ryan yanked the power cable out. The next day at school, he found a USB drive taped under his desk. On it was a single file named Midnight. There were dozens more stories. A journalist in Berlin who clicked a leaked government file and later found drafts of articles she hadn't written yet saved on her computer. A taxi driver in Mumbai who followed a link promising free crypto and began receiving GPS coordinates instead. Coordinates that matched his current location. Updated in real time. What tied them all together wasn't the dark web itself. It was the timing. Midnight. That's when defenses are lowest. When curiosity wins. When people are tired enough to make mistakes. Some cybersecurity experts believe the links were part of a long-term surveillance experiment. A test to see how far access could go once permission was given by a single click. Others think it was darker. A private network cataloging humans the way others collect data. There were patterns. The links were never posted publicly. They appeared late at night, often under deleted content. The usernames behind them vanished within minutes. And every link personalized itself. It knew who you were, where you lived, what scared you. One former hacker claimed that the site wasn't hosted anywhere. Not really. It moved, constantly, like a parasite feeding off the machines that accessed it. Every click strengthened it. Every visitor unknowingly became part of its infrastructure. Some victims tried to warn others. Their posts were removed, accounts banned, videos demonetized. It was as if the internet itself was rejecting the warning, burying it. Marcus eventually dropped out of college. He said he couldn't focus. He felt watched even in crowded places. Eliza moved apartments 3 times. The car followed her every time. Ryan deleted every account he ever made and switched to a basic phone. The USB drive still sits in a drawer. He's too afraid to open it. And then there are the ones nobody hears about. The ones whose names only exist as blurred thumbnails. The ones whose midnight click was the last trace of them online. So if you ever see a strange link late at night, no context, no explanation, just curiosity baiting you with a single sentence. Remember this. The dark web isn't always hidden behind special browsers and secret networks. Sometimes it reaches out to you, waiting for the moment you're tired enough to answer. And all it takes is one click.